So the question does come up a lot about how long your copy should be. How long should your homepage be? How long should a landing page be? How long should an onboarding email be versus a sales email versus a quick update email? So you have all of these questions. Stages of awareness is one way to answer those, but I know you have a few other techniques that you use to figure out how long your copy should be. So I would love to hear those from you.
Yeah, sure. Okay, so I'm going to give you a big rule that I use for copy, but and two smaller ones as well. But first, I just want to talk about, I think a lot of people have a fear of long copy, and it's unfounded. Long copy sells billions, if not trillions of dollars every single year. So I don't think anyone out there should be afraid of long copy. So my first big point is that your copy should be as long as it needs to be to make a sale or to get your conversion.
Okay.
Yeah, so some people will read every little skerrick of your copy, and you want that information to be there for them because they need that to make an educated decision. Other people are just going to scan, read your bullets, read your subheads. So they're not going to read it all, but they're still going to have a structure there for them to go and find what they need. So that's the first rule is it should be as long as it needs to be to sell the product or to get the conversion. So the second idea is that I think it depends on the complexity of the product or the idea that you're trying to sell. So if you have a really simple product, of course your copy doesn't need to be that long. And an example of this is an offer. If you're having 50% off mittens or something, it's not complex. You don't need to do a lot of selling. People who want cheap mittens are going to get it, so your copy can be short. But if it's a more complex idea, then it's going to take longer. And then the second little point is that it depends on the medium. So we have a Google ad or a Facebook ad. That's short. Like the medium itself is going to shorten up the copy. And you've also, I guess, got to think of people's attention span there. And then, we move on a bit and we might have a display banner, which maybe you can fit a bit more copy in there. And then you go to an email promotion and then landing page, long copy sales page, magalog. Up on that end, we're getting to maybe 30,000 words or a short novel or something, in length. So think about, what it is you're writing. An email, you're not going to want to write, I don't know, I in my mind, I think the maximum length would be about 2,000 words. I don't know if you have experience with.
That's a lot of words. Yeah. I mean, it does depend, but it goes back to what you were saying about we'll make it as long as it has to be, which also has to do with stages of awareness, right? Like how much do they know about you? How much do they care about the subject that you're talking about? How much do they need to know before they click through or take your action? Yeah.
And I think also the context, like if your email is the third in a series and you're just reminding them that the sale ends at midnight or something like that, you don't need to go over everything again. Just go, hey, it's ending soon. Do you want it?
Exactly.
Get it, and that's it.
Yeah.